point of view, a lady who is in a leadership position in the political arena. And to help us with this discussion this morning, we have the women rep for Tana River County, Honorable Rehema Hassan, who is also better known back home as Mama Rehema ama Mama Chap Chap. Karibu sana.
Asante.
Tunashukuru you're with us this morning.
Thank you.
All right, and we will be getting a social media handle in not too long, but in the meantime, keep talking to us using the hashtag Good Morning Kenya at KBC Television. At Jane Mamboy is how you can get at me. And of course, our SMS line 20154 is the number. Do start your messages with the initials GMK and leave a name and location. Karibu sana, Good Morning Kenya.
Thank you.
Now, we just want to understand where we stand as a country when it comes to women and leadership. And maybe before we even get to that, we'd like to get to know a bit more about your journey, in leadership, how it has been. So maybe you could tell us, how far back does your leadership journey even go?
Okay, thank you. I believe I was born a leader.
Yes.
From my childhood stage. Because when I was in primary school, one day when we were in parade, that my head teacher announced that today, Rehema Hassan, I'm giving you the position of a prefect. A position I never expected.
Yes.
Because, okay, I was a bright student, but very naughty. So I never expected to be given any leadership position in the school.
Yeah.
So that's when it started.
That was primary school?
Yes.
Okay.
So we went on, I went to my secondary school, and then I got employed, and then one day when I was working in Bura, I was a member of Harambe Circle.
Okay.
So I decided I want a position in the Circle Society. Then elections came, I was the second. I didn't make it. So I went to Malindi, my transfer, and then I decided I'm going to try it again. That's now when the calling for leadership started.
Started showing even in you.
Yes, that you need to be somewhere.
Yeah.
So I was elected. I was the secretary of the branch. And the political blood now started there. Because, something to do with elections.
Yeah.
Because you cannot be a representative of the members there without elections. And in elections, there must be some politics, So I got elected as a member of the society. I was a leader there in the society, in the Circle Society for more than 15 years. Now during that time, I think the members there and my colleagues, the civil servant, found something in me. Yes, then I was elected again as the vice chair, the vice secretary of the Kenya Union of Civil Servants. That's politics. Again. So I worked, and during my time in civil service, I interacted so much, and my relationship with the Wananchi, it wasn't bad. I got employed in 2014 in the Tana River County government as the assistant director HR.
Okay.
Then in the office again, I used to interact. As an HR, you are a manager. So you sometimes see how those guys there are working. Are they handling people well?
Yeah.
So through that, I could maybe see somebody who's coming from a certain office where maybe didn't get assistance, there is complaining. My office was direct near the gate. So I could see somebody maybe akitoka quarreling. Yeah, we've gone there more than twice now. We are not getting any assistance. And then I call them, come, kuja, sit here. What is it? oh, we've been looking for this chief officer, we've been looking for this CEC, and we are not seeing them. I don't know. What was it? What is the problem? Sometimes, maybe it's an issue that I can even handle without the chief officer. I advise them accordingly. So we went like that, and then it came to 2015, 16, when now the politics of the nation is now building up. One day when I was seated somewhere taking lunch, a story came about leadership, about the women rep, the previous one was there. They started, discussing, that negative, So I advised them. I told them, no, we are not supposed to. We are supposed to be doing, and Then jokingly, the group that was there told me, no, you deserve, because even how you handle us, no, you deserve to be
the women rep.
The women rep. They come 2017.
Yes.
So I told them, no, I don't want politics. But despite that, I wasn't interested in politics. But I was kind of an opinion leader in my community. So, steering these meetings, strategizing and all that. Then one day, when we were trying to strategize with other women, I used to work with them when they are going to, they went village to village, areas after areas like that. So I used to go with them, with the elderly women. And then when I am given time to speak, they said, Tana, then we should give this lady that position.
So in itself, you were sort of being prepared for this position even when you were not really aware you are.
So they decided, Tana, this position we should give. And then I still refused. I said, no, I don't want politics, because you guys, mutanifanya, I resign from my job, and then you'll not give me the votes. So I used to brush them. I used to ignore them, what they're saying, but I continue strategizing. There was a time I was called from Malindi. Tunasikia unataka women rep, and you haven't told us as your friends. And I told them, acheni kunichezea. Nana maambia I want. Then the story was, it was all over that way unataka, but please not me, I don't want. Then one day I was taking tea somewhere in a hotel. Then the owner of the hotel came, somebody, a friend, asked the same question. Kwani wewe dadangu, you want a position and you haven't told me as your colleague, why? Then I told me, mimi nasikia hiyo story venye unasikia. I don't want anything. Then the owner of the hotel, who is a sheikh, told me, by the way, I've been waiting for you to tell me that. All this time you come here to at my hotel taking tea.
Na
usemi kitu. So it's good he said it. Kaambia sikizeni, acheni kuni-enjoy. Who told that I want politics? And then he said, let me tell you, Rahma, risk matashao. Try it.
Jaribu tu.
Because it seems that God has chosen you. He sent his angels. He's the one who's putting these words on people's mouth.
It's
so to spray your name. So try it. It's your time. Go home and think about it. So when I went home, I called our elders. In Tana River, our elders also determine the politics of the time.
Of the region,
So when I gave the idea, they told me, okay, if it is if the sheikh has told you that, then go for it. We will support you. Then that's how I found myself into politics.
And you got
And then because of the negotiated democracy, I was elected with so many votes.
So it was the people who opened this door for you.
Yes.
And pushed you to take it on, in as much as you were not ready for it, you did not want it.
Yes.
It came from the people.
Exactly.
And how does that even make you feel as a woman who has been chosen by your reputation preceded you,
Yes.
and people chose you as a result of your reputation and not just by virtue of you being a woman. Because we are in a very stereotypical, very patriarchal society, and so many women fear taking up positions of leadership. And at least these days, more women are coming up. But back then, not many women were, chosen by the society to take up these leadership positions. What does this mean for you as a woman, especially in the political scene?
Okay, it's something very big and important for me.
Yeah.
And through what has happened, actually, with the little money I have as a women MP of Tana River County, it has made me to work even extra harder because I want to maintain my reputation and I want to appreciate the people who elected me.
Yeah.
Among our society there, I'm not the only one. And even those ones who didn't make it, it's not that they are not good. They cannot be leaders. But because there's something they saw in me, that's what is pushing me
to keep going.
To keep going and to work. And that feeling that our women back in Tana River County have always remained behind. They are never given chance
leadership positions.
In leadership positions, as a women, and the culture of the area. So it is good because it's like the trying to showcase, trying to market,
ensure that women
and show that women can also be leaders.
Yeah.
And the feeling that we are capable. And as a mother, if you can take care of a family, you can also make a decision for your people.
For the benefit of your people.
Yes.
Now that you got to this position that you were given by the people, what you had to resign from your previous job to take up this new job. Yes. What is a typical day like for you as a women rep? Sasa watu wanakuja kwa ofisi yako, mama, nataka hii, niko na shida, nisaidie hapa. What is a typical day like for you?
Okay, I know it's tough. You'll not please everybody. Be it your pocket or the office, the money you're given by the government. It is quite tough. I was used to, as a discipline officer, I was used to just dealing with staff.
Yeah. A limited number of people.
Yes. Like in Tana River, there were around 1,000. Very few. And, discipline, you are an officer seated in an office. What you're waiting is action against somebody, maybe on disciplinary action, and the salaries, promotion and all these. So it's smooth, but
smooth.
Very smooth in the office. But here it is very tough. In fact, sometimes there are those who didn't elect you, who still remain to be your opponent today.
Even when you are
now in the position. They'll always try to drag you down. They'll always try to discourage you not to move on. Like you try doing something you feel I've done best for my people. And then the guys who didn't elect you the other day come despising what you've done, saying, hata itatusaidia nini? When you know very well that I'm doing something that will touch people's lives. But this person will always try to drag you down. So it's tough.
Every day is tough. Every day is different. Every day is
tough. Yeah. What you need is just encouragement. All right. And keep on moving. Don't listen to them.
Yeah.
As they're
in as much as they'll always be there.
Yeah, keep on.
No man okay mama chap chap.
Yeah, that's why I'm chap chap. I'm chap chap in doing things with the little I have.
All right. Yes. Now let's just even talk about in your position as the women rep. You are in most counties in Itonga Mama County, and people come to you with every little problem that they may be having, hoping that you're able to assist. And you are still, first of all, you are a person in yourself. You have your own family to think of. You have your own problems. And here is an entire county bringing their problems to you. When it comes to, your position as a woman rep, maybe you could tell us a bit about it and some of the challenges that you actually go through on a daily, but you still manage to keep your head above water, and what more do you feel needs to be done to help even your work be easy and help assist the people better?
Okay. As a women rep, I feel we should go on, though we are being fought so much, and that's what you've been seeing in all the proposals of the Constitution Amendment. They are all suggesting that the position should be scrapped. But I feel that it's a very important position, knowing that it's in the Constitution and it has a ceiling and it's in the Bill of Rights. So it's an issue to do with human rights. I don't know why people are fighting it so much that even when we try to request for more funds, we are not given. So the fight is, it has started from very far, because even in the budget, when we request to be added some funds, we are never added. So we have a challenge in issue of finance, because like I cover a very big area, and without funds. Like in Tana River, I get it's 7 million per constituency, where I have 3 constituencies. I get 21 million. And out of the 21 million, I don't get the whole of it, because there's some amount that has to remain at the board. So when I'm to be given, it's given, the 21 is, the amount is divided into 4 quarters. So per quarter, I get like 4.9. And then in the 4 million, it all comes in voted, where like in the youth empowerment, I get 1 million. The women empowerment 1 million, and value addition 1 million, and then 1 million for a county-wide project. I don't know what county-wide project that 1 million can do. And then I remain like with the 900 for bursary for the whole county. So that's a very big challenge, because with the little we get, we are still rated the same level with the governors. We are rated with the same way with the MPs. We are rated the same way with the MCAs. In fact, even the MCAs are better than us. Like if my MCA gets 10 million for bursary, per financial year, while I get 4 million per financial, around 4 million per financial year, because it's 1 million per quarter. Okay, so we have a challenge
when it comes to finance.
When it comes to finance, you know, it's a very big position, but with very little money.
Financing,
yes. So we have a challenge, you know, because now it becomes very difficult for me to explain to somebody why I haven't reached them. And I haven't figured like a place like back in the interior, maybe they have requests for a certain project. So, you know, it makes me also go slowly, because I have to go in terms of development. Yeah, in terms of development, I have to do bit by bit. I see maybe I've done a project here, then I don't repeat the same place, I go somewhere else. Yeah, and because of lack of finance, we also depend so much on fundraising. You know, like people, mwananchi down there doesn't understand some of these things in the Constitution. Like when I was looking,
ataka the leader,
that uko capable kufanya ama hapana. Like when I was looking for votes, I went somewhere down in the interior there, and then the women there requested me. They said, okay, mheshimiwa tunakupatia kura, but when you ukishapata tunataka utujengee matante, because we've lost so many women here, because we are far from the big hospital, we don't have roads. So if a woman gets any complication during delivery, we lose our women like that. So kindly ukishapata utujengee matante, tuletewe daktari, so that at least we also save lives. So that one also pushed me to fundraise. Imagine I fundraise to put up a maternity wing somewhere, without them even understanding that this is a devolved function. But
so
now,
county government.
Now that I've been requested by the wananchi and the rights stands with them, what do? So I did it. I fundraised, and I've put up the maternity. I've done it through fundraising.
Yes.
I'm being called for fundraising here and there because I can't. Mara kuja tuko na mchango ya kanisa. Kuja we want madrasa. Kuja we want I don't know what. You know, at times we go an extra mile to be using even our own money.
You dig into your own pocket.
Yes. So we have a very big challenge in that. And then we are never supported by our male colleagues. They don't support us because they see us as a threat. Nikimwezesha huyu atakuja kwa position yangu. So when you try to go for them to assist you, like unaenda mtu unajua this guy has got enough money like the CDF. Let me go ask her, ask this person, this Mbunge, to give me some money to do a certain project for the women. He'll never give you because he sees you as a threat. And you know, we are lucky because the county MPs in this 12th parliament, we are very vibrant because our colleagues got their funds late. Yeah? So they could not do so much, but us guys, we are there like this, hands-on. So with that, the governors are not supporting us. In fact, they are fighting us so much. And that's why most of them, in their proposals, they are saying the seat of the women rep to go.
To be scraped off.
Yeah.
Wow. All right. Now, remember we're talking about women in leadership, just trying to understand how the political scene is in this day and time, you know, especially for our women leaders. What more do we need to encourage our women leaders to take up these leadership positions, especially as a society, given we're in Africa, we're very cultural, and of course we are very patriarchal community and continent as a whole. So that is a discussion that we are having here in studio, and we have the women rep for Tana River County, Honorable Rehema Hassan, better known as Mama Chap Chap Kule Nyumbani. We want to take a very, very quick commercial break, but we'll be right back to continue with this discussion. If you have any question, keep them coming using the hashtag Good Morning Kenya. See you after this break.